You know I walk in working my shoulder. You know I walk in working my shoulder. You know I walk in working my shoulder. I balance up, I balance up, I balance up, I balance. They talking about push through. Push who? Lil James in this thing, man. They talking about push through. Push who? Lil James in this thing, man. You know I walk in working my shoulder. 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 Yeah, he be like ball head, ball head, ball head, ball head. You know I walk in working my shoulder. 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 Yeah, that cameraman get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. The cameraman get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Now do that, man, do that, man, do that, man, game, do that, man, man, do that, man, get it, get it, get it, get it. Check out my shoulder work, I'm doing it till my shoulder hurt. Check out her shoulder work, she doing it till her shoulder hurt. Check out my shoulder work, I'm doing it till my shoulder hurt. You know I walk in working my shoulder. Yeah, now do that, man, do that, man, do that, man, do that, man. Now do that, man, do that, man, do that, man, game, do that. You know I walk in working my shoulder. 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 I balance up, I balance up, I balance up, I balance. Yeah, hold up. Check out my shoulder work, I'm doing it till my shoulder hurt. Check out his shoulder work, he doing it till his shoulder hurt. Check out her shoulder work, she doing it till her shoulder hurt. You know I walk in working my shoulder. Yeah, yeah. Go live for a 2 for 5. Go live for a 2 for 5. Yeah, you'll be a 4. You'll be a 4. 4. Yeah. Take it. Hit me.
Yo, Nick, pass me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. These people done turned us into bosses. That's my number.
Covington against Stuckey. Outside, George over Pachulia. George, no good. Butler feeling out a bit. Nowitzki sets a screen for Butler. Drives to the hoop. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Teague against Williams. Turner. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Smart play, capitalizing close at the rim.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Nowitzki outside. Lets it go from 14. Paul George grabs the miss. Nifty move. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
And Williams, here we go, and a missed layup. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Young with the stuff.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And here is Williams. Pass to Nowitzki, stolen by George. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Here's Teague. Good D by Covington. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Nowitzki with the screen on George. Williams passes to Nowitzki. It's rebounded by Indiana.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Young, here we go. And Young slams it home.
Those drives, that ability to get to the basket are what Young can bring to an offense. I mean, there aren't a lot of ways to deal with him effectively because he drives it so well.
Williams for 3. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Stuckey. And there's the call on Pachulia. That's his first foul. Here's Indiana now. They're on a 10-2 run here. George with the ball. Inside, here's Turner.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
Here's Williams. Here's Pachulia. Nowitzki sets a screen for Covington. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. That's tipped. Young with the steal. Butler against George. Young outside. Clock at 6. Back to George. Fires away from way outside. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Mavericks trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Nowitzki's so good at feeling out the defense and forcing them to foul.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Mavericks making a switch here. Andrew Bogut checked in for Pachulia. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Butler. Barnes, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And it's Livingston in for Darren Williams. Teague, the pass to Turner.
And a lot gets said about Turner's defensive impact, but he's been cultivating his offensive game as well, becoming a bigger threat in that regard.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Nowitzki. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for the Mavericks. 7-point differential. Here's Barnes. Tries again. Rodney Stuckey pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Teague the pass to George. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Barnes outside. Bogut with a screen on Stuckey. Here's Barnes. Dallas again missing. Pacers leading by 10. Now Teague. No scoring in this one. Here's George. Makes it off the glass.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And here are the Mavericks now. Here's Barnes. Tries the spin move. The Pacers pull it in.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't got one to fall in the quarter.
Down low, here's Young.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now. Tell you what, a little flash that time from Young as he finishes the play with a little extra flavor.
Now here's Livingston. Teague covering. Shoots a fader. Count the basket.
Sean Livingston.
And so it's Indiana with it. Teague feeling it out a bit. Pass to George. To the inside. Here's Turner. That ball's nice feed that time from George. Turner's got 5 now.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Screen by Bogut. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Hey, and Barnes not playing around when he gets near the bucket. When he has the ball deep inside, he's looking to bang it.
Indiana leading by 12. Now here's Teague. He has yet to score. It's George on the wing. Over Finney-Smith. It's hauled in by Bogut.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Stuckey against Barnes. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And it's good off the back rim and in.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Bogut with a screen on Teague. Driving to the basket. Finney-Smith finds Barnes. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Now the Pacers with it. Leading by 12. Got that one up quick. He's got 11.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Livingston, and it's Dallas with another.
Livingston.
And here is Teague. Pass to George. Rebounded by Bogut. Mavericks trail by 12. Barnes looking around. Here's the drive. Here's Finney-Smith. Barnes outside. Over Stuckey. And that one's good. Barnes. Barnes has got 6 points.
Boy, the quick release of Barnes is really something to behold. Knockdown mid-range shooter who strokes it with confidence.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Some changes for Indiana. Powell, he's jacked in for Turner. And Robinson the third comes in for George. And it's Brooks in for Rodney Stuckey. Here's Teague, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Andre Miller.
And I love that Teague didn't slow up when he got inside and went right in and drew the foul.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
Ellis against Teague. Ellis, the pass to Hickson. It cuts the lead to single digits.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Outside Teague. Young sets a screen for Teague. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Mavericks trail by 9. Screen by Sanders. Here's Ellis with the drive.
Getting downhill and taking flight. What a move.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Inside. Outside for Robinson. Shot clock at 6. The 18-footer is right on the mark. And the Pacers lead by 9.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And it's Miller penetrating. Here's Sanders, and Sanders throws it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Here's Sanders. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Sanders has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's Miller on the wing. Brooks covering. Miller with the ball. Nothing on the board. Sanders trying to get open, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, Andre Miller is the definition of a crafty point guard. He's not the biggest, strongest, or fastest, but he can beat you with his mind.
Stevenson, he's checked in for T. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now Brooks to the middle. And Young with the stuff.
Boy, Thaddeus Young does a nice job setting the screen silently and then rolling effectively so he gets a chance to score on the backside.
Sanders with a screen on Brooks. Miller the pass to Sanders. Misses from close range. And that does it for the first quarter. Pacers lead by 8. And back with this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
He gets it in there. Mavericks trail by 10. Hickson a screen. So Clark, even though they fell short last year in the final, everyone is wondering who can stop the Golden State Warriors.
Well, you know, they put Kevin Durant on a 73-win team. It would take a Herculean effort and feat to knock them off this year. Anything can happen, we know that, but they are the title favorites by a wide margin.
Mavericks making a switch here. Pachulia, he's checked in for Sanders. Nowitzki comes in for J.J. Hickson. Caron Butler's checked in for Grant. Darren Williams is subbed in for Andre Miller. Ellis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And they were in the top half of the league in terms of opponents scoring per game. I'm sure they would like to have gotten better, but at least they have something to build on.
And Greg, what stands out to me the most is their turnover ranking. They were never careless with the ball, never played out of control. Pass to Powell, got a piece of it, and stolen by Nowitzki. Pachulia sets a screen for Ellis. The kick outside to Butler. Nowitzki with the screen on Robinson. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Butler.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Williams against Brooks. Stevenson with a clean look, and the Pacers can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Ellis. He has 5. He takes it in. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Outside Robinson. Brooks against Williams. Outside for Robinson. Brooks with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Brooks has got 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And you're not going to get an easier deuce than that, straight to the basket.
Indiana leading by 4. Stevenson outside. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Ball's through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Nowitzki with the screen on Stevenson. Here's Ellis. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Stevenson passes to Powell. On the wing, Brooks. He's guarded by Williams.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Pachulia sets a screen for Ellis. Ejected by Young.
Thaddeus Young using that expansive wingspan to put that shot in reverse.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. In third, the Mavericks.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious. And it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
The Pacers making a change here. Niang's checked in.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too. Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Stevenson passes to Brooks. And here is Robinson. On the wing, Stevenson. Covered by Barnes. Robinson dishes to Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Down low. Outside for Robinson. Indiana moving the ball around. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Niang sinks the three-pointer.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
There's the pick. Livingston looking for the opening. Brings to the hoop.
And what
one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Looney with the bucket.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Yang. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Fantastic as an athlete is Barnes, and he attacks the rim off the drive. Man, I love the way he goes with force.
Robinson on the wing. Yang. It's Brooks on the wing. And there's the drive. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Great take right there. I love watching him explode towards the hoop.
The Mavericks trailer. Now here's Livingston. 8 points for him. Here's Bogut, right wing. Stevenson against Barnes. Bogut with a screen on Stevenson. The drive by Barnes. Tries yet again. Over to the left wing. Stolen by Brooks. To the paint. Three from Stevenson. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. Here's the screen. Here's Livingston. And he goes in for the dunk.
Use this man as a decoy and takes the shot himself.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for George Neal. George comes in for Glenn Robinson III. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Stevenson. And it's Teague in for Brooks. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
I tell you what, Teague is superb at knocking down shots, even when he's getting hit. I mean, he finds a way to muscle him up and in.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Indiana.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws. And 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Now here's Livingston. Teague covering. Barnes screen on Teague. Livingston no luck. Indiana's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Pass to Barnes. Looking to get back on track here. And it's good on the layup. Barnes has got 10 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They make it hard on Stuckey inside, but he has the agility to still finish.
Bogut with a screen on Teague. Takes it inside. Livingston, that's good. Livingston's got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Poked away. It's stolen by Livingston. To the middle. Here's Looney. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Mavericks making a switch here. Harry Sanders is checked in for Bogut. Grant comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Ellis is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Andre Miller is subbed in for Sean Livingston. Mavericks leading by 3. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
It's one of the best parts of Miller's game, passing the ball. What a find.
For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Stuckey outside to halt the run, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Screen by Sanders. Down low. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Teague against Ellis. Teague the pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Dallas. Sanders has got 5 rebounds tonight. Teague against Ellis. Driving the lane. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Rodney Stuckey.
Love when he takes initiative like this because it forces the defense's hands.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Mavericks.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Hickson. Miller against Teague. Sanders sets the screen for Miller. Here he goes. Count it. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
That's that turbojet Miller can turn on. He's deceptive, but he can race by the defense when he needs to.
And here is Teague. Outside Turner. Stuckey outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Stuckey's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Miller. And it's sent back by Turner. Teague dishes to George. Turner with a screen on Grant. George up top. He's covered by Grant. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, a nice show of strength that time from Paul George, absorbing the hit and still carving out space to get the shot to go down.
The Mavericks shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. Sanders with a screen on Stuckey. Here's Ellis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Rodney Stuckey.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second. And he has been grinding away to get himself to the line. It hasn't always turned into points, but he's doing a lot of the dirty work for them.
George looking around. From deep. Good on the triple. George has got 17 now.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Screen by Sanders. Here's Ellis driving inside. That one drops for him.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Pacers up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the you know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we win?
And now looking at the Pacers in this one, no separation to be found from either side.
Their offense is flowing. Guys are getting into their spot.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
And he goes big with the dunk right over Robert Covington.
Boy, that whole sequence just sums up some of the best parts of Young's game. I mean, that steal ignited that sequence.
Nowitzki with the screen on Teague. Williams passes to Nowitzki. George with the steal. Here's Stuckey. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Caron Butler.
You know, you've got to be aware of how tricky Stuckey is at drawing shooting fouls now. He's very good at getting his shoulders into defenders to draw fouls.
And so Stuckey nails both of them.
And Stuckey is a guy who does a bit of a small version of stat sheet stuff, and he gives you points, rebounds, and assists.
And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Nowitzki against Young. Pachulia sets a screen for Nowitzki. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Young's got 5 rebounds tonight. Stuckey against Covington. Stuckey dishes to Teague. Inside, here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
And I'll tell you what, guys, Teague is just not looking for his own shot. I mean, a dependable point guard who shares the rock well.
Pachulia with the screen on Teague. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
And the call will be against Darren Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Drills the three-pointer. Teague's got 7 points in the game.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Williams scanning the floor. Pachulia with the screen on George. 5 on the clock. Here's Butler. Here's Pachulia. Pacers with the rebound. Young's got 6 rebounds in the game. George passes to Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Stuckey, and that one is stuffed right through.
Not only is Stuckey an outstanding scorer, he also excels at taking care of the ball. I mean, if you go for the swipe, he can embarrass you because his ball skills are pretty tight.
Williams dishes to Nowitzki. And he lays it straight in.
Showing the strength inside to take the hit and finish.
Pacers leading by 8. Pass to George. Stuckey outside. Just 5 to shoot. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Covington.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Teague against Williams, the 11-footer. Teague can't hit.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Pachulia with the screen on Teague. Williams, and it's sent back by Turner. Teague against Williams. A nice shot by Teague. Teague's got his third basket of the night right there. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Number 1, the Pacers.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
Livingston, no luck. Pacers leading by 11. And George, here we go. The Mavericks pull it in. Bounce pass Livingston with the drive. Looney with the bucket. Looney's got 7 points.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
Here's George. And again, it's Indiana converting.
There is no slowing down Paul George. A volcanic eruption from PG tonight.
They set the pick. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Young, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 9 points. Bogut with a screen on Stuckey. The drive by Barnes. Bogut kicks it to Looney. Pass to Livingston. A second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. 16 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Stuckey passes to Young. Over Looney. Shots good from Young. And the Pacers lead by 9.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Livingston with it. 16 points for him. To the inside. Looney. The rebound by Young. Pacers leading by 9. Now Teague. 12 points for him. Outside, George. Outside, Teague. Driving to the basket. The shot from 20 feet away. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Teague. That's 23 points for Paul George. Mavericks trail by 11. They set the screen.
And here's a look at some stats for Rodney Stuckey. Some last season stats for him. Last season, put up about 9 points a game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Powell, he's checked in for Young. And Robinson III comes in for George. And Brooks subbed in for Rodney Stuckey. Here's Robinson. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Here's Barnes. Pass to Looney. Bogut high post. Ball's knocked loose. Powell with the steal. Outside Teague. In the corner, it's Robinson. Bogut against Turner. Robinson dishes to Brooks. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Dallas. Bogut's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Finney Smith finds Livingston. Bogut with a screen on Brooks. Here's Livingston. There's the drive. And it's sent back by Turner. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. George Niang, he's checked in for Powell. Here's Barnes. He's got 10. And the dunk by Barnes.
Boy, the speed of Barnes blasts around defenders and gets to the bucket with ease. Nice.
Pacers leading by 7. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. Powell's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Teague. 12 points for him. Up top Powell. Indiana moving it around. Turner with the screen for Brooks. Down low. Sanders with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. And Hickson throws it down.
Really a gifted passer, Andre Miller. An excellent dime dropper.
Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. T kicks to Brooks for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Sanders sets the screen for Miller. Shoots from 14, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defenders something extra to think about.
Here's Turner, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Turner's got 13.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. And they were top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. They did not give up a lot of easy looks on that side.
And those points off turnovers, GA, that ranking tells you a lot about how aggressive they were last season. Causing problems with their defense and then attacking. Good on the second free throw. Indiana leading by 4. Outside Teague. Pass to Turner.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Stevenson, he's checked in for Teague. Here is Miller. 6 points for him. Ellis outside, going inside. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Operating out of the two-man game, he sees an opening and then calls his own number.
Brooks kicks to Robinson. Turner passes to Stevenson. Brooks outside. Turner with a screen on Miller. 6 to shoot. And Brooks gets it to go. He's got 10.
Look, you'll take that shot every time up the floor.
Here's Ellis. He's got 18. Driving in. Banked in off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Turner kicks to Stevenson, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Stevenson right side. Powell in the high post. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Sanders has got 7 rebounds in the game. Ellis against Stevenson. Ellis can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 5. Stevenson passes to Powell. And Turner kicks to Robinson. Over in the corner, Turner. Pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Here's Turner. Dixon covering. The shot by Turner, no good. Ellis outside. Sanders with a screen on Stevenson. Here's Ellis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter of the game with 1 on the clock. And no good that time. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Pacers lead by... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Sanders with a screen on Brooks. Miller dishes to Sanders. And Robinson with a clear path to the basket. Finished off the break. And the Pacers lead by 9.
Always a good idea to get out and run.
Stevenson against Ellis. Dixon a screen on Stevenson. Here's Ellis. Powell pulls it in. Knocks it loose. Ellis outside. Hickson sets the screen for Ellis. And it goes down 2 points. Ellis has got 23 points.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Niang. Robinson with it. Now defended by Grant. Robinson passes to Niang. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Let's go. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Sanders' shot is off. Pacers leading by 9. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance. J.J. Hickson grabs the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Sanders with a screen on Stevenson. Basket counts. Ellis has got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, that was a strong pick by Sanders.
On the wing, Stevenson. And taken away by Ellis. Sanders with a screen on Stevenson.
Pacers foul call. Stevenson. First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the Mavericks.
That free throw missing.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. On the Mavericks with some changes. Pachulia, he's checked in for Sanders. Nowitzki comes in for J.J. Hickson. And it's Butler in for Andre Miller. Outside Robinson. Back to Brooks. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Niang kicks to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Powell with a screen on Ellis. Inside. And the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Picked by Pachulia. Here's Ellis into the lane. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
You know, he appears to be pretty locked in offensively. Not having much trouble at all finding the shot.
To the middle. The shot by Powell, no good.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Pass to Robinson. Brooks with it. The tray bangs home the trifecta. Brooks has got 6 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Pachulia. Pass to Nowitzki. Misses in close. Pacers leading by 7. Here's Stevenson. The rebound by Grant.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Ellis kicks to Grant. Inside, here's Nowitzki. The rebound by Niang.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he's shot so poorly.
And that one drops for him. And it's a 9-point Pacer lead.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game. And I think he's only going to get better down there.
Pachulia with the screen on Brooks. Ellis, that's good. Ellis has got 32 points in the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Stevenson. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Pachulia. Ellis with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. And it's Ellis penetrating. That one falls. Now just a 5-point Indiana lead.
The drive, the finish, and how about the way he powers through the contact?
The Pacers call timeout. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for the Mavericks. It's rebounded by Indiana. Stuckey outside. And George now top of the key. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey. Stuckey's got 3 assists tonight.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
Bogut with a screen on Teague. Here's Livingston. Bogut kicks to Barnes. Another shot. It's hauled in by George. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. Teague against Barnes. Back to Teague. And Barnes sends it back. And he drives in. Livingston finds Covington. Back to Livingston. It's rebounded by Indiana. Young's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Barnes against Teague. Outside, George. Offline with his 3.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Mavericks trail by 7. Screen by Bogut. Livingston passes to Bogut. And finished off by Bogut.
Just a forceful finish there. Bogut has that natural power.
For Indiana, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Turner against Bogut. It's stolen by Livingston. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's just a 3-point Pacer lead.
Yeah, now 1 of 4 here in the fourth quarter.
Outside Teague. Stuckey outside. To the paint. Here's Young. Nice D from Bogut. Mavericks trail by 3. Barnes outside. Driving inside. Lays it up off the glass. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now, here's George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I think George is clearly one of the most difficult covers in the league. When he's taking it strong to the basket, the defense sometimes has no choice but to foul.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And stolen by Jeff Teague. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's Stuckey. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. George against Barnes. Bogut sets a screen for Barnes. Up and in on the layup.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Outside, George. And it's Looney with the rebound. The Mavericks trailing. And here is Barnes. To take the lead. And the layup is up and in. Barnes has got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, I tell you, I love seeing Barnes take these shots. Doesn't get overwhelmed, doesn't rush it, takes his time, and delivers.
Here's Teague. And it's sent back by Bogut. Here's Livingston, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. .144 left to play in the final quarter. There's the pick. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jeff Teague.
That's one way to get yourself to the line.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from them.
Stuckey outside. Outside, George. And it's sent back by Bogut.
And Bogut, known as a quality defender, effective at keeping those at bay.
Yep, it counts.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Here's George. And nothing is falling for him right now. Mavericks leading by 4. On the wing, Barnes. Started by Stuckey.
I love the spontaneity of Barnes. I mean, not easy to guard in the pick and roll, capable of slicing passes around the defense.
The Pacers call timeout. Pass to George. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And because of Paul George's composure and even-keeled nature, his teammates have great trust in him in these situations. This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Now here's Livingston. He's guarded close. It's in!
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
That's off his run, so he misses both. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Teague can't hit, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So he can't get either to fall. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're down by 5. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Sanders checked in for Dallas. Fires from 14. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Hey, when you got a player like George, in these moments, you turn to him. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Teague can't hit. And they go to the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Stuckey for 3, and the miss. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
regardless. It's hard to stop the bad habits when you see they already started. I heard it all before. I did it all before. Walking the mall and I buy out the store. I look like a star when I open the door. Breaking news. You gon' make the news. Breaking news. You gon' make the news. Everything I do, gon' make the news. Everything I do, breaking news. You can everything I do, breaking news.
If you wanna make the news, buy me some jewels that'll break my rules. On front page, see you. Page 6, call me for the interview. But can you look afford my view? Only bad ones in my crew. And you know that I'll ride into. Then plus me, plus we, plus you. Catch a flight for the weekend, and I was thinking Mallorca could be real cute. I was born kinda spoiled and rude, and there's not much that I can do. So, what's up? Better fix your face or step. Better get everything I want. And I know you're gonna really give it up, cause
breaking news. You gon' make the news. Breaking news. You gon' make the news.
do you wanna ride? We can catch a flight. Anywhere tonight. Text me and I just might. Do you wanna ride? We can catch a flight. Come around tonight. Prove it and I just might. Do you wanna ride? We can catch a flight. Anywhere you like. Prove it and I just might. Do you wanna ride? We can catch a flight. Anywhere you like. Prove it and I just might. I'm doing my dance. I'm doing my dance. I'm doing my dance. Popping this. I'm doing my popping this. I'm doing my dance. I'm doing my dance. Doing my I'm doing my dance.
Make nobody stress me, I'm on the wave right now. When I get him, not to flex, not to chill right now. You can bank on me. Every song is a bank on me. Till eternity. Everything she not vanity. I put body join for my sanity.
mini skirts. Tables, who got big six? Where I'm from, we do concrete backflips. Flip flop, flip flop, flip flop back. Through the ghettos where I bring hip hop back. Real love me, they tell me the only speak for Wayside and Central Bookings. County up north said I should have it if Scarface passed the torch. That's how they feel, Jack. Look, this more than rap. This that project haircut in a cul-de-sac. This is where Jose meet your quota whenever I put a quote on the track. Keeping it ain't nothing. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. Watch a young player do his thing out public. I got the whole block bucket. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood don't.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, this will be game one, Clark, of two played in a row between these teams. Do you think that alters your approach at all?
You know, I bet they both did some extra scouting, Kevin, but beyond that, not much. You know, it's the same team. Familiarity is certainly part of it. So it's back to the basics and normal routine. Let's go get a dub and do the things we need to do to get one.
Clock at 6. Gordon against Butler. The 17-footer. And it's Gordon missing. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Dallas. Bogut with a screen on Gordon. Outside Williams. Covington passes to Nowitzki. They double-team Nowitzki. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki.
Yes, he did. The floor awareness of Nowitzki, admirable. Does a stellar job working the ball over to the open man.
Beverly feeling it out a bit. Here's Capella. And that's collected by Nowitzki.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
They double-team Nowitzki. Butler on the wing. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Pulls up on the wing. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Bogut.
A very solid rebounder. Bogut using that reach there to get a second look.
And Beverly kicks to Capella. Nene against Bogut. Nene dishes to Gordon. Kicks it out to Ariza. He wants to get it to Nene and does. Houston needs to get a shot off. It's hauled in by Bogut.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Nowitzki outside. Nowitzki draws the double. The kick outside to Butler. And there's the call on Nene. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. They double-team Nowitzki. Stolen by Gordon. And it's Houston on the break. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
Dallas leading by 3. And here is Williams. Pass to Nowitzki. The kick outside to Butler. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Butler's got 6.
Up-tempo play catches the defense unprepared, not ready. He takes the shot immediately.
Beverly against Williams. Ariza outside. Driving in. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
Well, you look at these teams, evenly matched, similar capabilities. That makes for exciting game. We'll see if that's the case tonight.
Oh, you got to be careful guarding him out there because he's more than capable of drawing fouls.
And so much to like about the shooting ability from Dirk. He has revolutionized the big guys stretching the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Pachulia, he's checked in for Bogut. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Robert Covington. Barnes, he's checked in for Caron Butler. And it's Livingston in for Darren Williams. Ariza outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Beverly.
And Beverly is very consistent from outside. Solid at hitting the 3 ball when given the opportunity to shoot it.
Nowitzki in the post. Capella's there. Nowitzki, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Livingston passes to Nowitzki. And Capella sends it back.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pachulia with the screen on Beverly. Livingston passes to Pachulia. It's rebounded by Houston. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Looney's checked in. There's a screen. Here's Barnes. Pass to Livingston. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. The Rockets 4th.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Bounce pass Gordon. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Clint Capella has what we call raw strength. And because of that, he's able to play through contact and score the ball.
Brewer is checked in for Ariza. Barnes passes to Looney. Down low. Gordon against Barnes. To the right side. Stolen by Beverly. A floater. No good that time. And it's Livingston with the ball for the Mavericks. On the wing, Barnes. Now here's Livingston, defended by Beverly. And he dunks it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
No defense going to stop that throwdown.
I see hands in the crowd, see white, black, jumping around. Bump out of gown, bounce from the ground. Bounce, bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Yeah. Party over here, shaking for the man of the year. Man of the year, man of the